Hi, everyone. I think I'm live. See if anyone's coming. Hey, there's two people. Hey, Rose. Yay, I'm so glad y'all made it. I'm so glad that y'all made it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a packing party. I've never done this before, but I wanted to do something new, just like these journals are a new thing as well, too. So I'm just gonna give it a couple of minutes to see if anyone else will join. But please continue to say hello in the chat. Would love to just know who's here. Where are you all living? Where are you all from? What are you most excited about when it comes to the career journal? I definitely want to know. Rose, I know that you're in here. So did you have any issues like getting to the video? Were you able to jump on the link and it showed up? If so, just let me know. And I'm also going to figure out a way to move the computer a little closer to me. That's better. Oh, okay, perfect. So you said it was easy. I'm going to put something out there on social media as well. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm just putting a call out on social media. Okay, let's get started. I just said put a little call out on Twitter, and I'm going to turn my music off. Yay, so we have 5 people in here. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. This is a party. So there is wine involved in all parties with me. So it is also the end of the day. Hopefully everyone here is done with meetings for the day. So with that being said, I'm just going to pour a little glass of wine, and I will also just start by introducing myself as well. There we go. That was kind of a heavy pour, but after this week, I think it's needed. This is a Malbec. So a brand I have not tried before. I love red wine though. So hi everyone. Again, my name is Letitia Bird. I am the creator of the Career Journal for Women, and wanted to just do something real quick to express my gratitude to everyone for actually purchasing the Career Journal. I'm going to show you all today on how I am packing up the journal. So I have a stack of journals. Actually, I'm going to turn it around so you can see like my station here. But hold on, it's gonna be a little tricky. Can y'all see? There's a whole like stack of journals right here. All of the journals are being packaged up with love. So I have the journals, plenty of the journals, as you can see here. Plenty of the journals, as you can see here. In your package, you will also get a postcard from me with an inspirational message. So this is like a cute little keepsake. And I also have stickers. I love this picture. If you follow Career Chasers, my membership club on social media, then you'll see that is our icon. So like these are our girls. Just imagine, well, I can actually just show you better on the journal. This is me right here. This is me with no braids, with my fro and my red glasses. But no, seriously, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful that you purchased this journal. I can't wait till you get your hands on it. I cannot wait. And then these are the bags that they're coming in. So if you ordered, more than like 4 bags, your journal will not be coming in, or excuse me, if you ordered more than 4 journals, your journal won't be coming in a bag. It's probably going to come in a box. But with the box, I have packaging tape. Y'all, I really went all out. I really went all out with packaging because I just think that there is an experience when you receive something that you purchased, that you've been waiting for. And I didn't want to throw it in a brown bag and, the ugly brown like FedEx bags. I didn't want to do that. I wanted y'all just to know how much, attention and detail I was putting into this. I am expressing my deepest gratitude. Thank you all so much for purchasing the journal. I think I'm actually going to stand because I just feel like it. I don't know. Okay. So, and let me show you all over here. The journals are already starting to be packaged up by yours truly. And here's my little kitty cat, Nipsey. Nip, Nip, Nip. Hi, Nipsey, you want to say hey to the people? Over here. Okay. He's just doing his own thing. He's been asleep all day. So he's like not paying me any attention. So yeah. Again, just wanted to express my deepest gratitude. Thank you for purchasing the journal. This is what they look like, packaged up. So inside of the journal, this is what it will look like when you pull it out of the bag. So let me show you the full experience. And hey, Rose and Chelsea. I see there's a few more folks on here. I want to know where you all are from. I want to know what you do. Don't be shy. Please don't be shy. So the bags, this is the bag, and the journal's coming in the bag like this. Then when you open it up, there's a tissue here is enclosed with the sticker, and then there's the postcard inside. So that is the packaging for the journal. I actually want to raise this up a little bit, so bear with me one sec. I'm actually going to use the journals. That's still kind of low. No, is that the same? I think. Hold on. Nipsey's gonna start whining very soon because it's dinner time for him. He's gonna be like, ma'am, it is time for me to eat my food. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Okay, I think that's a little better. Oh, thank you. Hey, Naya. Y'all can see I am a YouTube, a novice at YouTube. So thank you. I have like 15 plants. You can't really see the layout because my big head is in the way. I do have some flowers here. Wanted to make it beautiful for y'all. So let me just kind of start off by telling you a little bit about me. My name is Letitia Bird. I am a career coach. I am all about career empowerment, leadership development, and diversity and inclusion. I want to make sure that anybody that works with me really feels empowered and motivated to go after their career goals and dreams. You know, it's really hard for us out here. When I say us, I mean women. It's really hard for us as women to feel like we can succeed to the highest levels in our career because of societal standards, gender norms, bias, systemic oppression, racism, sexism, homophobia. There's so many, you know, phobias and isms and all of these things. But what I've recognized is that, you know, as women, we have ambitious goals and we're extremely smart, we're extremely intelligent, and we're good at everything that we do. Literally, we are good at everything that we do. However, when you look to the leadership ranks at organizations, you don't often see people that look like you. And so it was really important for me to, one, just live out my life purpose and my mission as a career coach to make sure that my women clients felt empowered. I have a membership community called Career Chasers Members Club, and we are all about career empowerment. We're all about career or professional development. And the reason why I actually created these journals is because I actually am an avid journaler. I journal all of the time. I'm like looking over here for some of my other journals. I have a journal for therapy. I have a journal for work. I have a journal, like a personal journal for, okay, let me tell y'all my journal routine. I have a gratitude journal that was gifted to me from my assistant. And in the morning, I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. I have a journal for therapy. One thing that was really important for me this year is self-care and self-love. So now I'm going to therapy weekly. That is a hefty line item on my budget. So I might have to go down to twice a month. But anyways, I have a journal for therapy. I have a journal for personal. You know, when I just want to journal out how my day was, when I want to journal some realizations, self-awareness is really important for me. Breeding emotional intelligence is important as well. And I think that the more self-aware we are, the more emotionally intelligent we are. And if you are emotionally intelligent, that will allow you to really infiltrate spaces and move up the ranks in a lot of different arenas in life, not just career, but business, personal, love, all of those things. So I journal a lot, and that was really important for me as a career coach to make sure that my clients were journaling. I would always go on Amazon to look for journals to gift them. And I did not see one about career journals specifically for women. There's also a section in here that really addresses the intersectionality of womanhood, race, and ethnicity, because I think that inclusion piece is also something that's missing, right? You know, when you first think about women career development or career empowerment, the person that comes to mind is the lean in lady, right? If you know her name is really slipping me right now, which I'm Charlene, lean in. What's her name, y'all? Rose, what did you say? I have one journal for everything and one for my business. Yeah, I'm same. Journal. And it's like having a conversation with yourself. And I think that's so important. Sheryl Sandberg, that's the name I was looking for. So her concept is lean in, you know, that. And do y'all remember that interview with Michelle Obama? And people were upset because she said, shit, she's a woman. She's an adult. She's a grown woman. She said that shit doesn't work. And when she said that, it was like a big thing. But what she was saying is for women of color, like leaning in doesn't really work for us. So anyways, journaling is very important to one, make sure that you are staying grounded, that you are building that self-awareness, and that you are, despite the things that are going on in society and the world, and if they tell us we're not good enough, that you can read this journal, you can fill out these prompts and just recognize just how great you are. So let me just tell you really what's inside. So there are guided journal prompts here. Sorry, my lighting isn't the best. My ring light is packed up at the moment. I just moved back home to be close to my family. So inside there are guided journal prompts. So this is one. It says, before you dive into the journal, write down your dream, build, roll. Each section is split up into the 3 C's, and that's clarity, confidence, and control. I'm not going to go through it in full detail. One, because I want you to be surprised. You know, I want this to be an experience for you. And as you are going through the journal and, you know, really reading it and filling it out, I want to hear from you. Is it life-changing? You know, what realizations have you come to? What have you been able to manifest? So the first affirmation in here, and this is the only one that I'll read so you all can see, you can read the rest of them here. But it says, I give myself permission to chart my own dream career path, not my employer's path for me. If you are a part of the Career Chasers Club, you know that that's something that's extremely important to me, is to make sure that you are centering yourself and your career goals and not your employers. There's a huge difference. A lot of us, we wait for our employer to tell us, here's what you're good at, you know, here's what you should be doing next, you know, and you're kind of just waiting for them, right? I want you to give yourself permission, and this journal is definitely going to bring that out of you. The second C in here is confidence. And then the third C in here is control, and that's really about career ownership. So this is the journal. It is 120 pages. There's a goal worksheet in here. Like there's just, I'm so excited to get this out to you all. And thank you for your patience with me as I am working on packing these up. So I want to know, what questions do you all have for me about the journal in particular? I'm going to actually be packing up these journals as we are sitting here and you're watching, and you know, we're just talking. So I'm going to go ahead and start packing these up, but I'm also watching to see if you have any questions in the chat. Please ask away. While the questions might be coming in, Chelsea Rose, Naya, I see you. What I want to share with you are some of the new products that I'm working on as well too. All right, I'm going to sit down now. That was fun, but now I'm like tired from standing up and packing. Y'all, this is my first product, and let me tell you something. Packing all this stuff up is hard work. It is hard labor. I mean, it really is manual labor. So next time I do this, I'm going to have some help. I got to find an intern or something. If any of you all are in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, you know, let your girl know. Come through. We can pack some journals, get you some wine. Y'all have to check your temperature before you come in. And you got to, you know, be masked up and all that. So Chelsea has a question. How are you able to make a routine of journaling? Prioritizing it on a daily basis when life gets busy, I feel like journaling is the first go for me. Got you. Okay, cool. So it really takes intentionality. So what I do is I keep my journal. So I keep my journal beside my bed, and I also have a reminder on my phone too. I think what helps for me is having actual journal prompts. Like I do. So I like finding things that excite me when it comes to journaling, if that makes sense. So I was actually on Instagram earlier this week, and someone posted 4 journal prompts for January. And I know we talked about that in our office hours with Career Chasers, but that made me excited to journal. And let me just read what some of those questions are. Well, they were actually prompts. So the journal prompts were ways I can love myself more. The second one is my intentions for the new year. The third is I wish to leave behind. And the fourth one is 3 things I have learned about myself. So when I saw that, I said, oh my gosh, like I have to answer these questions. And so I was excited to actually fill it out because I had something good to talk about, if that makes sense. So I do like, I like guided journal prompts, and that makes me excited. And I kind of put it in my mind to, okay, let me make sure I'm thinking about this. During the day. So by the time I get to write about it at night, I already kind of have my ideas and I'm ready to put the pen to paper. So guided journal prompts helps. Putting it on my bed too. I would show y'all my bedroom, but it's really crazy how alignment and brand alignment works. The colors in this postcard or even on the journal, the blue and the red literally are the blue and red pillows that I have on my bed. Same color and everything. And so I keep journals around me. I put them on my bed. I put them by my bed. I do it while I'm doing something else as well too. One thing that has been very helpful for me, just kind of starting the new year off on the right foot, is making space for peace in the morning, peace and calm and quiet. And journaling really helps to center. So Chelsea, think about just starting off small too. I think sometimes we tend to overwhelm ourselves or get frustrated because we try to jump all in. I'm the type of person to jump all in. And I think for those of you that might be ambitious, Rose said that's a great idea. I love interns. Yes, I need an intern. But for those of us that are ambitious, we typically jump right into everything that we do. For example, even with this journal, I've never sold a physical product before. And my best friend, she was like, I can't believe that this is your first product and you're about to ship out 600 items. But that would be you. You would be the type of person to not even try to start small. So Chelsea, I know you because I know you're like me. Give yourself some grace here and start small, even if it's 5 minutes a day, even if it's one journal prompt, just do that. And then over time, it will become a habit, but you got to make sure that the things that you are doing are things that you look forward to doing. So how can you make it more enjoyable? Maybe you do it with a glass of wine, maybe you get an accountability partner and you share it together. So there's a lot of things you can do, but I hope that that's helpful, Chelsea. If it is, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So I have 125 journals packed, and I have over 400 more, but yay. Well, while you all are here too, let me just share with you. And for those of you that are just joining, please say hello in the chat. I want to know who's here. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Yay. Thanks, Chelsea. Hey, Marie. So let me tell you all about some of the new products that I'm working on. So, as you all know, career empowerment is really my jam. And I want to also launch career affirmation cards. I love affirmations. I will tell you that when it comes now, some people will say, don't do manifestations, don't do affirmations, but that's because people aren't doing the work. You got to make sure whatever you manifest, and the same with setting goals. You got to put the action behind it. Faith without works is dead, right? But here's the thing, and these are my opinions, y'all. Hey, Jesse, thank you for joining and being here. But here's the thing too about just affirmations, manifestation, all of that. Sometimes we don't do the action because we don't fully believe that we're capable. And I'm guilty of that as well. So I really think that affirmations are twofold. When people say, oh, you're manifesting, you're doing affirmations, but you're not doing the work. That doesn't make sense. Well, sometimes you got to believe in yourself to actually take that first step. And that's a mental exercise, right? That's a mental labor that you have to do. Affirmations have been extremely helpful for me. I have affirmations, in my bathroom. For those of you that are just joining here, or you saw in my email, a lot of people don't know this, but my grandfather passed just about two days ago, but make a full, and actually uprooted, and I moved home to my hometown of Raleigh, North Carolina, to be close to my family. So I'm in a new place. All of my things are not unpacked just yet, and a lot of my stuff is still packed up. But it's been, grief is heavy. I don't want to make this about this at all. I just feel it in my heart to say that grief is heavy, and it's not something that you get over. It's something that you get through. I forgot who told me that or where I read that, but it's so true. Sometimes we really try to force ourselves to get over things, and it's like, sometimes you just got to take it day by day, or just, hour by hour. So I actually took off the rest of December. Like I physically could not work. Like I could not work. I could not answer any questions business related. If you follow me on social media, you may have, hold on, let me grab some more journals. If you follow me on social media, you may have noticed that I wasn't talking about no career stuff for a few weeks. I wasn't giving out my gems that I usually do or giving out advice. It was like, y'all, I'm really struggling. And anyways, grief is hard, but and it's really crazy how life works, because the day that the journal, so I wanted to initially launch the journal, and let me see what's going on in the chat. Marie said, I love affirmations, started reading affirmations daily. As of recent, they're definitely helpful if you internalize and put in the work. That's right. Jesse, thank you so much. I see you're from North Carolina too. What part? Thank you, Pam. Hey, Ariel. Ariel's having a baby too. Congratulations, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. It's been hard, it's been hard. And for someone like me, if you do know me, I'm pretty optimistic and, happy and all of that. And grief can make you like you don't recognize yourself at times, right? And for someone who really works on being mentally, strong, and just being a resilient individual, there were moments where I could not recognize myself. I was not getting out of the bed. I was not. The only reason why I was eating is because people were sending me gift cards to DoorDash, Uber Eats, Cash App, and they're like, you need to eat something. but I just cooked my first. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I just cooked my first meal about last Sunday. So not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that was the first time that I actually cooked dinner. So for about 3 weeks, I was eating out or like ordering food in the midst of moving. So anyways, I'm here in Raleigh now. The only thing that's really been helping me get through this is being close to my family. What I was also going to say is, okay, the day of my grandfather's service was the actual day that the journals were launched. So that was an experience, but I'm so grateful and honored that you all purchased these journals because I didn't work. I was not able to work in December. And these journal sales were able to really get me through the year. So I can't thank you enough for that. Brown Sugar. Hello, I can't wait to get my journal. I've been a part of Career Chaser since April. So you've been a part of it from the beginning. I'm not on Facebook, so I'm missing out on connecting with the group. We got to get you in the group. Or at least, I know you get the weekly emails. So make sure you join our next member masterclass, which is the evening of January 14th. And we have office hours, which is January 18th. They're always on Zoom, and that's another way for you to connect with all the members. That's a good question. You know, something that we might do in the future. I don't know if I'll be able to add a group section to your website. I'm not sure what you mean by group section, but I'm definitely interested in hearing more about that. I'll drop my Career Chasers email here in the chat in a second. So if you have any suggestions around that, please let me know. We're always open to member suggestions because we want to make sure that you feel like you are, really getting out of it what you are putting in. What I will tell you, though, is being a part of the Facebook group is great. Make sure you sign up for an accountability partner as well, too. And that's another way to connect with everyone. I'm dropping the email in here now. So other things that I want to actually launch is career affirmation cards. And I want to know from you all that are here, what other products would you like to see from me that is around, again, career empowerment? I drink coffee literally every morning. And so I also want to launch some coffee mugs, or if you drink tea, some mugs with career affirmations on them. I think would be really, really cute. So mugs. So it's going to be affirmation cards for sure, at least 50. I'm hoping to do 52 so you can have one for each week. But yeah, career affirmation cards, mugs, and what else? Jesse said, please, mugs. Jesse, let me read this message. My mom told me that when someone dies in your life, something else is in the process of blooming. It's not that word for word, but that's just the gist of it. I have a couple of dates lined up this weekend. I said I wasn't dating this year because I want to focus on me and self-love, but hey, things kind of happen. So, maybe it's some true love coming for me. We'll see. COVID safe though. All right. COVID safe. Don't worry, y'all. I do not play that. So the mugs are coming for sure. What else would you all want to see? While you're here, there's 10 people here, and I'm only seeing Jesse, Chelsea, Brown Sugar, Ariel, Rose. Who are the other folks in here? Derby, Naya. So planners, okay. Planners, y'all, planners, that's a lot of work. But I do think that is worth it. That would be really cool if I did career planners, because what I think you would want to do is I actually love planners. I use the Day Design planner. It's over here somewhere on my table. So I use the Day Design planner, but what I think is really important, I'm all about goal setting and prioritization. So what if I did, that might be like a 2022 thing, you know, or maybe like for release or for use in 2022. I'm all about setting priorities for the week, setting priorities for the day. Perhaps the planner could be focused on helping you all prioritize, giving you like reminders as well of things that you want to make sure you're doing throughout the week from a career, development perspective. I think that's a really cool idea. So thank you for that. I'll keep that in mind. T-shirts. Have you thought about an app? What kind of app? What kind of app are you thinking? Hi, Jennifer. So when y'all say T-shirts, what would you want on the T-shirt? Would you want like the image of these ladies on the T-shirt? Or would you want it to be like an affirmation or a statement or something? Jesse, do you have a podcast? I'm releasing a podcast in February. So stay tuned. That was something that was supposed to launch in November, December. And then when shit kind of hit the fan, I had to put that on pause. So yes, the podcast will be launched soon. If I were to launch a podcast, what questions or what things would y'all want to hear? Would it be career advice? Because I love talking about things, whether it's salary negotiation, resumes, how to change careers. I want to also bring in stories of different women that have been able to either successfully change careers, or they've been able to start some businesses from their careers. Just women with really inspiring stories. So Jennifer said, statement or affirmation. Chelsea said, I love the stickers that you're using for packages, and I think those types of stickers would be fun to have. Didn't think about that. Yeah, that's a good idea. So planners, let me write this down. Oh, I haven't got my phone right here. So I got journals. Sorry, I got the journals already. Planners, mugs, stickers, T-shirts. Now, do y'all want T-shirts or do you want like the sweatshirt? And what kind of shirt too? I love to hear about small businesses on the podcast. Great. Rose said that's a great idea. Women sharing their journey. Jennifer, so statement or affirmation. Chelsea, I already know we're waiting for you to release that book. I'm going to be honest, y'all. A book publisher, a very, very reputable book publisher reached out to me last year, and they are just waiting on me to send them the book proposal. So you all, please hold me accountable to that. Typically, though, once you release a proposal, they got to take it through their sales team, make sure it's something that would be, them worth putting their brand and money behind. Then there's the negotiation piece. And then from there, it typically will take about a year from when the proposal or the contract is signed to when it's released. So my goal is by the end of Q1 is to have my book proposal, approved, basically to get my book deal. I'm not doing the self-publishing route. I did the self-publishing route for the journal, and that was great, a lot of lessons, but it's really important for me to actually sign a book deal. Again, everybody else has their own opinion about it. There's pros and cons to both, but I want to sign a book deal. So, and the book is going to be all about how women can really grow their confidence, can get that clarity, and really, well, I will say the book is going to be actually focused more so on career ownership. You know, how can you own your career, even if you're working a 9-to-5 or you're working for someone else? So just how to maneuver as if you are the CEO of your career. People aren't talking about that enough. And I think entrepreneurship is glorified, and you can be very successful either way. So I'm going to give a, oh, and also y'all, so the journals that you're going to be getting, it is a paperback or softback, whatever they call it. But the next journals that will be available for pre-sale will actually be the hardcover journals. That is going to cost a little bit more because hardcover journals are, you know, hardcover books are pretty pricey. So those will be released in February. So I just want you all to know that as well. But for the sake of today, I am giving away 2 journals. I'm not sure if it's going to be these or the hardback, but for the giveaway, I want to actually give 2 away. And what you will want to do to be entered into this giveaway is here in the chat. I want you to drop what you are. I want you to drop your, hold on. I'm actually going to pull a question out of the journal. Just a quick one. There's so many good questions in here. Now I'm thinking, like, do I want to ruin any of the questions in here? Okay, I'm not going to do that. What is your wildest career dream? And when I say wild, I mean, don't answer just yet, y'all, because it's not like a rush or anything. What is your biggest, wildest career goal and career dream? When it's all said and done, what would you ultimately want to accomplish? And I want this goal to be huge. I want this to be bigger than where you currently are. I'm wanting you to challenge yourself to think and go beyond where you currently are, and to write something, or excuse me, type something here that honestly scares you. Maybe your goals don't scare you. Maybe you're fearless, but I want you to do that. What is your most wildest, biggest career dream? Maybe something you haven't even told someone before, or you've only told a select few. Do I need to repeat the question for the giveaway? I'll repeat it one more time. So I'm giving away 2 free journals, and I'm going to select the 2 winners based on your responses here in the chat. What is your biggest, most wildest career dream? Something that scares even you. And I want this to be bold. You can think 10 years down the road if you want. And while y'all are thinking of that, I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. I just want to read and see what else you all are saying. Brown Sugar, where'd you go? I want to know more about the app idea. Wow. These are ambitious goals. They're great though. I had to zoom in. My eyes aren't that good. Pam, are you still here? Jesse, you're from Williamston. Okay, I know where Williamston is. Jesse, you're a sophomore in college, but you are in journalism and mass communications. I love that. Rose said, can you, oh, Jesse said, I love stationary things. So I'd buy pens, tote bags, and phone cases. Okay, let me take note of that as well. Nice. Oh, and so stationery could also be like thank you cards or something, right? Awesome. This is really good stuff. Rose, you're planning to retire in 10 years. Good for you. And when you say, let me see. And when you say, can you add some info on women in different stages of their career? Where are you wanting me to add that info in? Is that in my book or on the podcast? Got 13 people on here. Hey, everyone. For those of you that are just joining, I am packing up the career journals. And this is what they look like. And then they're going in these bags right here. But what I'm doing is I'm just actually packaging them up like here. And then I'm going to put them into the bags. So I have over 300 people that ordered just one journal. I have 60 people that ordered 2 journals. And then the rest of the numbers kind of range from those that ordered 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 10. So right now I'm focusing on just packing up the quantities of 1. Then I'm going to move on to 2, then 3. That's kind of how I'm doing it. The goal is to have all of these packed, and I'm doing this by myself, y'all. So next time I launch these, I'm going to have an intern. My dad was actually supposed to come and put up the doorbell, but he got stuck doing something else. I was going to put him to work when he got here, but he ghosted me today, y'all. So yes. So what's going to happen is all of these journals will be packed up by the end of next week. I have to then take them to the post office. Actually, the next thing I have to do is print all of the labels. So I have everyone's email, or excuse me, I have you all's mailing address. I have to print all of the mailing labels, put them on each of the packages, weigh them to make sure I have the shipping costs and all of that. Then I take them all to the post office. So from there, once they get to the post office, have you all seen those pictures going viral on social media where those packages are just kind of sitting? So I am a bit nervous about that because that is out of my control, you know? But what will happen is once I take them to the post office, I will be able to mark your order as fulfilled. All right. And then once your order is marked as fulfilled, what that means is that it is in the hands of the post office. Okay. And then from there, they scan it in and you will receive a tracking number. Let's see. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I just doing the 2 journal giveaways. I was talking about some of the new products that I'm launching. Definitely going to be career affirmation cards, and then tissue tour, and then mugs, and then probably we'll do maybe just like some plain notebooks as well too. Perhaps I'm a little iffy about the actual shirts. I've tried to sell shirts before in the past, but that was something else. That was kind of a boring thing I was doing. It was just my business logo back in like 2016. But this is really a movement. This is a movement, and the focus is career empowerment for women. So a lot of it's going to be affirming. Again, career empowerment is huge. So I want to now just kind of go through some of your goals that you shared. Jennifer, my career dream is to own my own business. I'm not sure exactly what, but maybe social service. Love it, love it, love it. Jennifer, social service is a good place to start. Think about the problem. What is the biggest problem that you want to solve? What makes you, passionate about social service? And I'm wondering if you can design a business that really fulfills a need. Marie says, did I skip someone? Batisha, to own my own bank. I love that. Make sure you look up Sheena Allen. She is a friend of a friend. Sheena Allen, and it's called Pathway. She owns I don't know exactly what she's launched, but it is around financial literacy, a financial platform. I do believe it's focused in that financial institution arena, but that's really, really cool. What makes you passionate about that? I'm just kind of curious if you're still here. Jennifer says, I think what scares me about opening my own business is the business side of it. I feel I would need help with that. That is everyone's fear when they first start, right? The great thing is that you don't have to recreate the wheel. There are so many people out here that have started businesses, but they're not you. This is where you bring in your own special sauce. I've always had coaches from the beginning. YouTube, we're on YouTube right now. So I have a PhD from YouTube University. I'm joking, but you can learn a lot. I am a self-taught entrepreneur. There are no entrepreneurs in my family. So there's that. I learned through podcasts. I learned through YouTube. I learned through books. I learned through mentors. The first step, though, is just saying that you're going to do it, figuring out what it is that worries you the most, and getting the answers to it. I read something online that was life-changing for me. And it said that a problem is a question that's unanswered. Isn't that crazy, y'all? I think that's mind-blowing. A problem is a question that's unanswered. And that really articulated what I tell some of my clients, some of my coaching clients. Like one of my clients, she actually wants to become a coach herself and started coaching business. And I said, figure out what scares you the most here. And if you can figure that out, we can figure out a solution. You got to figure out what the problem is first. What are those knowledge gaps? So I still learn every single day as an entrepreneur. Doing these journals, I'm learning every single day. My best friend owns the business. Well, my best friend sells jewelry. She makes custom jewelry by hand, and it's very, very talented. And we spent 2 hours on FaceTime last night talking about packaging, shipping. So don't be afraid to rely on other people as well, too. So I don't know if that was helpful at all, but Marie said, my biggest dream is making my new small business profitable, even though I can enough so that I can pay my mom back for everything she's invested in. as well as donate to non-charities every month. I love that for you. I love that for you. And I love how purposeful that is, because a big thing about building wealth, even for me, I told this person I was actually interested in working with for coaching, I'm looking at getting a mindset coach. I know how to run a business. I know how to scale a business, but the mindset still gets in the way, even for me. And I told him that I don't want to create or build a 7-figure empire just to do it. You know, I want to build wealth because I want to create job opportunities for other women. And I also want to give back to, you know, my community. And another one, I also want to invest in women-owned small businesses too. So I want to be an investor. I want to be a philanthropist, and I want to create job opportunities. So, you know, sometimes building wealth and starting a business, it's so much bigger than you. That's why you got to figure out how to get out of your own way. Rose, to own a business making organic beauty products. Love it, love it, love it. Jesse, I want to be a household name. As I said, my major is mass communication with the journalism. Sorry, I lost my point here. So I want to write books about Black people and Black women. Today I found out some bad news. Oh no, I'm sorry, Jesse. I have a vascular malformation on my brain. Oh goodness, Jesse, I am sending you so much love. I'm sending you so much love. You definitely are the winner of the journal. Jesse, I'm sending you love if you're still here. Please, 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 I need you to email me. I need you to email me, DM me, and I need your name. I need your address. And I just want to send you like a care package. I want to actually send you more than the journal. And I'm sorry about your father. You know, again, you know that I actually, I'm not even gonna say I understand. I hate when people do that. I don't understand what you're going through. I've not lost. Well, I'm gonna say I have not lost a parent to that extreme. I do have an isolated relationship with a parent who is still living, but I digress. Sending you so much love. Grief is heavy. You are going to get through this. Please reach out to me ASAP and let me know what you need. I want to hold you up and lift you up and send you love and just keep going. Keep going. Don't give up the fight. You're already in school. You are pursuing, you know, journalism, communication, which is such a huge need. And I know that you're going to succeed. You're going to recover quickly. You are going to do some great things in your life. So, yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Batisha, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Household name like Toni Morrison, Angela Davis. Yes, love that. Chelsea, I want to create a new process for talent management that is widely adopted by corporate America. Ooh, I have a lot of clients that are interested in more of that. They don't know how to develop their talent at all. Okay, you've been in banking for 20 years, Batisha. Love it. Jesse, you're going to make it, girl. No, I gotta send all of y'all journals at this point. Marie, did I miss you? I think you said wait, Marie, what's your business though? You gotta tell me your business too. So Chelsea, Marie, Batisha, Email me your mailing address. Rose. Email me your mailing address. Yeah, Jesse, we want to keep supporting you. Jesse, you know what? You're a writer, right? Storytelling is so important in communication. And I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. This wine has me feeling very like I wish I could see y'all. But storytelling is huge. There was a tweet that I saw about Toni Morrison and how she really is able to captivate her students and her audience through storytelling. So with that being said, Jesse, I hope that you share your story. You know, I do believe that God gives his hardest battles or his biggest battles to his hardest warriors. I'm not saying that right, y'all. I think it's the why, but you get my gist. But we're sending you love. And if you are able to, sharing your story and persevering through that is going to just inspire so many people. Marie, okay. You just started. Okay, cool. Well, y'all, this was fun. We've been on here for an hour. So I'm going to keep on making these journals. Do y'all have any final questions for me before we kind of close out? And I hope that this was helpful, really just to kind of hear updates about the journal, things that I'm working on and stuff like that. COVID is definitely a little lonely. It's just me and my cat Nipsey over here. So it's nice to be able to talk to y'all. Oh, you're welcome. Do y'all have any final questions for me? Send a love from the UK. I will never forget the UK. I want to go out there. Y'all are on lockdown right now, right? We should be on lockdown here in the States, but if you are watching what's going on in the States, overseas, then you don't want to be here. Thank you so much. I can't wait to receive mine. Love this. It was a great break from work. Best of luck packing these. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, good. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Thanks, Chelsea. You're always so supportive. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad this was therapeutic. Jesse, are you still here? I'm not sure if Jesse's still here or not. Jesse, do you have a mentor? I would love to mentor you. Thank you, Rose. Have a good night. Just shoot me a message. Shoot me a message and we'll figure out how we can connect. All right, everyone. I am going to get back to these journals, turn some music on, call my dad and ask him where he is and why didn't he come and help me pack these journals up. Awesome. Well, thank y'all so much for joining and have a wonderful evening and we'll talk soon. Bye.